guys, what's up? We have quite a few new cards coming to the Duel Links game, and it provides quite a variety that, frankly, is completely unexpected. We will start off with the card trader, whom will offer Chaos Hunter. This is an ultra rare. It is a Dark Fiend level 7 with 2500 attack and 1600 defense, and its effect is when your opponent special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can discard one card, special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent cannot banish cards. This card is good in response to another special summon. For the cost of one card, you have a decent strength monster on the field. This can stop your opponent from going into the battle phase, especially if what they summoned is a weaker monster. The prevention of banishing cards is not yet that relevant within the game, but I'm sure they will introduce more of them later on in the game. The next card is Dark Desert Tapir. This is a rare card. It is an Earth Beast level 2 with 1100 attack and 300 defense, and its effect is when this card is removed from play, you can select one level 4 or lower beast type monster in your graveyard and special summon it. There aren't many cards that banish at the moment, but it is a decent beast support, provided they add to those cards in the future. The next card is Desert Tapir. This is a rare card, and it is an Earth Beast level 3 with 900 attack and 300 defense, and its effect is flip one face-up monster on the field into face-down defense position. You cannot select Desert Tapir. This can be used to reset a flip effect of a monster, or to provide a monster in defense to protect your life points. New card Flip Campaign provides you with Electromagnetic Bagworm as a super rare. This is a light insect flip effect monster with 200 attack and 1400 defense, and its effect is flip target one machine type monster your opponent controls, take control of that target until your next end phase. If this card is destroyed by battle, the monster that destroyed it loses 500 attack and defense. There aren't that many competitive machine types in the game, but this can counter them by stealing them to use for a tribute summon or to finish off your opponent. The stat reduction is minimal, but it can be effective in certain situations. For the rank battle ticket exchange, we have seen a range including this card, which is Creature Seizure. It is a secret rare, and it is a normal spell card that says each player gives their opponent control of one of their monsters. It's the controller's choice. You must choose a face-up normal monster. You will be required to have a normal monster on the field to activate it, but there are no other conditions. If you are able to leave your opponent with only one monster, they have no choice what they will give you, so if they have a boss monster, you can get this relatively for free. The next card is Amulet of Ambition. This is a secret rare, and it is an equipment spell card that says equip only to a normal monster. If it battles a monster with a higher level, the equipped monster gains 500 attacks times the difference in levels during that battle only. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can return it to the top of your deck. This can be good at certain times, however it can be easily countered if you use a monster of the same level, but with higher attack, to remove the monster from the field. The risk involved with this card is that if you do return it to your deck at the top, you cannot draw it into something which may be better for the duel at that time. The next card is Calantosa, Mystical Beast of the Forest. It is a rare card, and it is an Earth Beast level 2 with 200 attack and 1400 defense. And its effect is, if this card is special summoned by the effect of a beast type monster, you can target one card on the field, destroy that target. If we had more beast types, then this would be more useful, and is able to destroy any card on the field, so it can be either a monster spell or trap. This can get rid of whatever you want, when you want. The next card is Transmodify. This is a rare card. It is a normal spell card that says send one face-up monster you control to the graveyard, special summon it from your deck, one monster with the same type and attribute as that monster in the graveyard, but one level higher. You can only activate one transmodify per turn. This can support certain types. The best examples would be water decks, as they have plenty of aqua monsters to go into higher levels without much cost. The next card is Roaring Earth. This is a new card, and it is a continuous trap card that says if a beast type monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. If you inflict battle damage to your opponent with this effect, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. That target loses 500 attack and defense. This remains even if this card leaves the field. This is more support for the beast types and works to cause piercing damage, as well as counter opponents who have mass summoned their monsters, as they will lose stats from the damage they. The next card is Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier. This is a secret rare. It is a water spellcaster level 4 with 1700 attack and 900 defense, and its effect is, once per turn, if you control another face-up Ice Barrier monster, you can reveal any number of Ice Barrier monsters in your hand to select an equal number of set spell or trap cards your opponent controls. Return the selected set spell or trap cards your opponent controls to the hand. This is another card to support the Ice Barriers and can set back row back to the hand, and which can work if you want to finish your opponent, or at least make it easier to destroy opponent's monsters. The next card is Toon Mermaid. This is a secret rare. It is a water aqua toon level 4 with 1400 attack and 1500 defense, and its effect is cannot be normal summoned or set, cannot be special summoned unless you control a face-up Toon World, must first be special summoned from your hand by attributing the same number of monsters needed for a tribute summon, normally 0. This card cannot attack the turn it is special summoned. You must pay 500 life points to declare an attack with this monster. If Toon World on the field is destroyed, destroy this card. This card can attack your opponent directly unless they control a Toon monster. If they do control one, this card must target a Toon monster for its attacks. This makes the Toon more accessible for players and can help do decent damage each turn. Next card is Masked Beast Discardius. It is a secret rare. This is a Dark Fiend level 8 with 3300 attack and 2500 defense. And its effect is, this card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card cannot be special summoned except by attributing 2 monsters, including at least one Grand Tiki Elder or Melkid the 4-face beast. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, equip the Mask of Remnants from your deck to one monster on the field. This is a good boss monster that relies on 2 very special cards that don't have particularly the highest stats. They're both level 4s, they're both normal monsters, and they both have 1500 attack. Melkid has 1200 defense, whilst Tiki Elder has 800 defense, if I'm correct. The final card is Mask of Remnants. This is a rare card, and it is a normal spell card, and says shuffle this card into its owner's deck, or if this card was put into play by the effect of Masked Beast Discardius, this card is treated as an equipped spell card. Control of the equipped monster is switched. The card is able to steal an opponent's monster if they are able to get rid of Masked Beast Discardius. Chances are the monster they used will be very strong and be able to defeat your opponent. So what do you think of these new cards? Do they follow any particular theme? Personally, I only see the beast support and then I see completely random support. Is there any cards here that won't see any play, and what decks are you planning to play with them? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video.
And